he's been named the largest success business in story. So how's it made it? There's a fast C at 5 of the largest things how include helping do Pome the giant successful history it is present. As the company founder of one of the planet's largest success companies, his is one of the largest recognized names in the planet of technology. He put Pome at the foreground of the private computational coup, and was over a package of revolutionist, very desired means, of the iPod to the iPad. But he was as well recognized as one of the contemporary planet's at first author head management team, and became a mark to oneself. Of the period he based the business in Steve Wozniak in 1976 in Silicon Valley, California, Pome was seen as a company how was set to reach large things. Pome shares were in such a top consumer demand how by the period it opted for a flotation in 1980, it became the largest stockpile marketplace start with Wade in 1956. In 1985, Mr. Jobs was dashingly overthrown of the company he based following a declining out in head execution John Sculley. But by 1997, following Pome had been operational at a losing for 12 years, Mr. Jobs was requested to back. He rapidly set on scrapping different projects and entered Believe Various, a campaigning intended to contribute Pome and its means, and restore servant moral condition. The company rapidly refundable to efficiency. Pome fare wouldn't be Pome out of his behalf over it. Startup in 2007, the effect the iPhone has had on contemporary portable communicating is matchless, and indisputable. Nearly 1.4 million iPhones were sold out in the first year they were on the marketplace. Competitive environments such as Nokia and Bramble, that had dominated the portable telephone marketplace, were rapidly knocked together of. Besides, Pome's lower link is yet substantially established by their turnover. In the largest ladder block, 56% of Pome's income came of iPhone turnover. But maybe more than importantly for Pome's next, the iPhone is a goal to the business's rapidly developing services offerings. Believe iTunes or Pome Piece of Music, the Upkeep, iCloud and Pome Pay In. These are fair several of the things how do up Pome's services industry, and they're recognized as the company's largest essential and fastest growing drivers of income. In the 3 months to June the year, Pome's services saw income increase of 31%. And time the iPhone might be a goal to Pome's offerings, things love Pome Piece of Music and the Upkeep, in Rotate, assist driving mark customer loyalty. If a customer really loves with their iPhone to buy piece of music and movies, Pome's expect is how they'll go on to buy an iPad, a MacBook, and Pome TV or look. How's the finance genie how sits within how mark, receive consumer to hold purchase the equipment, says Gender Nelson, operating CEO of Brand Matters. Powerful brands include clients who are just uninterested in alternatives, and house wherever Pome's force put. The reality how you fare be a loyalist. Out of China, the planet's largest smartphone marketplace, Pome's successful would see rather various. Continent China generates on a block of Pome's profits. In supplement, largest of Pome's iPhones are made in Shenzhen in southern China, and time the business incurred a course patching among March 2016 and July recent year, while its more China rental income saw dual-digit waterfall, the technology gigantic has now reversed such fortunes. With September 2017, Pome has seen dual-digit year-on-year income increase through the more China area. How? So, the iPhone has remained a character of riches and image amongst China's increasing medium-income, big-town dwellers. So in spite the rigid contest of more profitable household-made brands, Pome's more than profitable iPhones, iPads and Macs include helping maintenance its provincial income numbers. Now Forbes may just analyze companies in a present in the US, but comparison Pome's mark importance to how of Coca-Bush Colas, a time planet lead in regulation of mark acceptance, the year valuable at fair dollar. For such of us unborn up the rotate of the millennium, he's perhaps hard to think a planet out of Coca-Bush Cola signs sometime on our regional trading gateway. But for the generations how pursue, the immediately identifiable corroded Pome seems set, so distant, to be one of the brands of the 21st age. This item how Pome has been capable to do, how Coca Bush Cola hasn't been capable to, is to stay pertinent and modern, says Brand Matters Gender Nelson. They include stored the humane at the center of their ecological system, and at the center of all they do. Their entire mark is on humanizing technique. This cause you get to $1 billion is how you build in yours industry pattern constructed in impeding for customers to go in another place. And Pome is fair how, he's a full ecological system.